Welcome to my Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate tutorial for the Gunlance. Now the Gunlance serves as something like a transition between a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. So this is going to be probably one of the most fun weapons to play because you can both attack traditionally like a sword slashing cutting type weapon, but you also have ranged attacks. So let's get on with the demonstration. X will unsheath your weapon, and do note that this actually is a rather long animation. So if you were to sheath your weapon, that's quick, but the unsheathing is quite long. So again, sheathing skills are recommended. So moving forward, we'll immediately unsheath the weapon, and of course this is the recommended way to unsheath the weapon because it leads straight into an attack, and it's also slightly faster. Watch this. Right. Okay, so this is something like a rising slash. So onto our X combos. While standing still, you can combo X 3 times. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Unlike the lance, you do not have a choice of forward pokes and upward pokes. It is all just two forward pokes followed by a downward smash. Alright, and if you are to move forward, you would. My God, that was a bomb. While moving forward, you will immediately start with the rising flash, and then go into two forward pokes followed by the downward smash. Right. Now the downward smash is the important attack that you should look out for, because the downward smash combos into your burst fire. So rising, poke, downward smash, and burst fire. Okay, that was me pressing A. My God, that was very annoying. So basically, after a downward smash, if you press A, you will perform a burst fire, which fires all 5 of your bullets, all 5 shots of your gun lance at once. So very good for the high damage burst attacks. And now we have to reload a weapon. There are 2 ways to reload. One is to hold right trigger to block. While blocking, press A. So that's if you need to be defensive. But the far superior way to reload is to take a back step by pressing B. Right? Do note that just like the normal lance, the gun lance has a back step, and you can do that by pressing B. So if you press B and then A immediately, you would reload. Right? You can do the same thing by sidestepping, but since you can only sidestep after an attack, you would have to press X to attack and then do a sidestep and then reload. So attack, sidestep, reload. Right? These are the ways that you can reload your weapon. And now for the A attacks. Your A has literally no combo because your A just fires one shot, and this is useful for the situations that demand it. For example, this. It is quite hard to to hit small targets. Well, you can combo your shot. For example, a thrust and then a shot, two thrusts and then a shot, right? And every shot will decrease your weapon sharpness. So I would say that the gun lance is probably the weapon that requires sharpening the most, because you will lose sharpness by performing shots and wait till you get to your ultimate, which is called the Weave Fire, which I will demonstrate now. The Weave Fire will almost certainly deplete your sharpness by at least one stage. So what is the Weave Fire? Well, by blocking with right trigger, you can either hook just like a lance with X. There is nothing you can do with A while blocking, because blocking plus A is a reload. You can take a backstab while blocking, and you can also move forward while blocking to slowly reposition. Do note that unlike the lance, moving forward and pressing A does not give you a forward leap. Instead, you would just perform a counter thrust like this. Okay, now your ultimate is a large charging attack known as the Weave Fire, and you can do that by blocking and then X plus A. So you would have charge, and then you would launch this large attack that sends you flying backwards. And if you notice, your gun lance is actually smoking. This attack does not require ammo, so you can follow it up with something like a 5 rapid shots. This one, two, three. Right. Do note that I have accidentally discovered that pressing A rapidly will reload one shell. So good for if you want to spam your attack, so that you would effectively never run out of ammunition. But remember that this will deplete your sharpness very rapidly. I will perform the ultimate Weave Fire one more time just to show you that it will deplete your sharpness. Okay, I guess I've also just discovered that the Weave Fire can only be performed if you have your ammunition full. So go ahead and reload, and now we can perform our Weave Fire. What is this? Okay, my apologies. It is not an ammunition problem because the Weave Fire does not use ammunition. Instead, the gun lance has overheated. You can see it is smoking. And so I guess the Weave Fire is on cooldown, and we can only attack with normal shots. Okay, that normal shot already decreased our sharpness. We did not even require the Weave Fire. So I hope that demonstrates just how much the gun lance will deplete your sharpness. Right, so let me just test whether we can use our Weave Fire with no ammunition. Right, so now we are out of ammo, but our Weave Fire is off the cooldown, so we should be able to perform it yet. Right, so we are able to perform the Weave Fire even without any ammunition, and that would put our gun lance into cooldown as indicated by the smoke. So that's it for the gun lance. I don't need to demonstrate the dodging or the blocking because that is the same as the lance. So we will just move on to our demonstration against the Great Jaggi. Alright, so here we are with the Great Jaggi. Now the Gunlance is literally just a lance with the ability to shoot. So let's just play how you would play against a lance. Play with a lance, I'm sorry. So we can block. Alright. When the monster is in close range, you can try to attack with our lance. If not, I keep forgetting that I don't have a forward roll. If not, you can just fire shots like this. Just like this. That block was not fast enough. One, two, three. Okay, that was a good block. That was me not being able to block. Okay, that got his fill. Okay, I need to reload now, so the best way to do it is to back up. Okay. The attacks are taking a bit too slow, and I'm stunned. Crap. And he's running away. Okay, now when he's asleep, which I hope he will be, the best attack is actually the burst fire, not the weave fire, because okay, he's actually eating, and okay, that makes me able to do the weave fire. Okay, so aim and SA. Right. Okay, so that was 6 damage, but our sharpness is also gone, so we have to sharpen. Right. Now, right. So hopefully we will be able to perform our burst fire. I think the burst fire missed. Right. And fill. 1, 2, slam and fire. Yes, that got him. That got him real good. And he got me. So let's call this even. Right. That wasn't so bad considering how this is actually the absolute beginner Gunlance. This is the Iron Gunlance with no upgrade. So I would say a hunt time of 6 minutes is pretty decent. I would attribute it to the Weaven Fire and as well as the Burst Fire. These two are the overwhelmingly large damage dealers. So as a Gunlance user, you want to be looking out for all the opportunities to unleash your Weaven Fire and your Burst Fire. The Burst Fire should take priority over the Weaven Fire because Burst Fire is more spammable. And also try to reduce your idle time by taking advantage of the fact that you can fire a ranged shot when you are out of range when you're out of your lance attacking range. So that's it for the Gunlance demonstration. I will see you in the next video where we will finally move on to true ranged weapons, the bow guns as well as the bow. So see you then, and thank you for watching.